All right, guys, we're going to this last game of this match, last game of the day for my team here as we head into Crash Zone Alpha. Let's have a peek at the lineups. Going back to a bit of a traditional lineup, responding from the other side of the map that we played earlier, sailing Robin. We played from the south spawn, now we're from the north, fielding Ohio, Moskva, Venezia, double Moskva, Venezia, and Ocean Man's now ubiquitous Minotaur, fronted by Soapgray's Daring and Azuma's Gearing. From the south, Yulcat's team also opting for an Ohio, fronting with double Des Moines, Moskva, and still sticking with the Napoli, and then Gearing and Ragnar. The Asian teams that we saw back in the international bracket at King of the Sea absolutely love Napoli, and she is a really good ship. It's easy to see why when you watch how they play that ship. All right, here we go. Headed into Game 3 here on Crash Zone Alpha. Let's have a look at early deployments. Now that we're kind of into the game, what my team did earlier was they sent... oh, I forgot to turn Duke off. I just realized I forgot to turn Duke off. I usually turn Duke off for tournaments. Boy, he's a chatty one. All right, here we go. So last time we sent Daring, Moskva, Venezia, and Minotaur up to C. They're doing that again. So you're looking at Ohio, Moskva, and Gearing headed down towards A. Yulcat's team splitting up a little differently, going for a heavier push down at C, opting to send double Des Moines, Ohio, Moskva, and Gearing. All of their radar, well, not all, because the Ragnar is going to C. So the Ragnar and the Napoli are going to trying to hold C. So my guys at A are going to have to be ready to kite. They'll figure that out eventually, and then we'll have to see how this shapes up. Spider says over on Bogsy's stream, Zath was ragging on me. Well, I would be ragging on Zath, except he's not here because he's busy sucking over in whatever group he's playing in. So that's not my problem. That's his problem. Oh, look at that. My wife's awake. Oh, I didn't know. You were so quiet. I didn't know you were over there.
Oh, I mean, I just came over here, but I was out running errands.
Oh, right. That's right. You had errands to run. All right, guys. Well, here we go. Both Gearings now into their respective caps. Early shots coming out from my Ohio. That's Peyton. Who has he got, I wonder? He's got to be taking blind shots. Yeah, he's expecting the Gearing to be farther south. No, actually, wow. He actually had a pretty good bead on the Gearing there. Took the shot, coming up empty, as Yulcat's team is going to pick up the cap a little quicker than mine. They'll hop out to a quick 3-point lead, but that's fine. Not likely to matter here. As up north, it's a question of whether or not how much damage we surrender to take off the C cap. Because remember, we still haven't spotted everybody yet. In fact, to the moment, nobody has been spotted on either team. Still waiting for kind of first contact on actual spotting here. Now, I think we're going to see this in a moment. Soap Gray's trying to reverse into this cap. There comes a radar. That's the Minotaur radar, I think. It is. They've got Ship Shady lit. They're taking shots on him now as an AP salvo coming in from IWAX's Napoli's going to miss. They're going to try and beat up Ship Shady as now Soap Gray is going to move into the C cap. So my boys are going to pick up C, but it does mean that they're slowly figuring out, I think, just the array of forces that are lined up against them down at B mean they're going to have to make some very uncomfortable choices here about ship position as time goes on. For the moment, though, they should be able to jump out to a quick lead here. In fact, it looks as if Ocean Man already rotating south. Maybe going to go ahead and head toward the middle. He would be, man, if you put him in the middle of the board, he could be really impactful from there. We'll see what he does. He took a little bit of chip damage in return for his early radar. Dumping some torpedoes out at the Ragnar. Those might be coming in as the Ragnar is reversing in. In fact, they have the range. Oh my goodness, he found Ship Shady. Well done with the ship handling there. His radar is up now as the Venezia salvo comes in. Falls short. Looks like they might have caught a glimpse of Soap Gray because there's a Napoli salvo going in on him. Gets a little chip damage. Not in time to stop the cap, as my boys are up 30 points and climbing here 4 minutes into the game. Solid hit from the opposing Ohio there on Peyton as he's getting flipped around. They're realizing they're going to have to kite. Ocean Man headed south. Our team captain, who's been playing Minotaur most of the day and playing it very well, putting on a virtual clinic on how to play that ship. Now he starts in on the Ohio open water farming Vice Admiral's Ohio with his AP. My God, does he have range mod installed? He has to at that range. Wow. Range mod Minotaur, ladies and gentlemen. Torpedo salvo going in. Will they manage to punk one into the Moskva? They don't. His Hydro's up. He dodges it handily. As now Vice Admiral turning in towards the Ohio, turning into the middle of the board. Five minutes gone. I'll kind of show you the disposition of the teams here. We're not really pushing through C. The Napoli and the Ragnar doing their job in that department. Both teams trading health pretty well early. Nobody really having taken catastrophic damage. As INGEN, my boys are about to be up. They're up 90 points, coming up on that 100-point lead here. On the strength of the ability to cap and hold C. But UOCAT's team strategy is predicated on them pushing and getting a hold of A and never letting it go. We saw them work this strat back in Game 1 on Northern Waters and work it really well. I won't say to perfection, but, I mean, they won the game, so it obviously worked. Good damage on Vice Admiral's Ohio here. He took a fire there, but put it out. Didn't want to take another one that quickly, knowing the Minotaur can't replace it. Gearing is lit. Azuma's gearing into a bit of a gunfight here. Torpedoes coming up from astern. He'll be able to dodge those. Trying to get some damage in on Be More Nice's gearing, but being pushed from astern by double Des Moines. Just now edging out of range of the Des Moines radars as he smokes. They're taking pot shots, still landing damage even though he is dark in there. Opponent's gearing now onto the bottom end of A, so the push finally materializing. So now it's a question of how INGEN is going to respond to this. They coughed up a bunch of HP off of Azuma's gearing. They don't get that back. He's still on fire. Torpedo salvo looking for Ref Chicken's Moskva. Nothing there. Ohio salvo going in on Vice Admiral. Nothing there as well. So out to about a 130-point lead here, 7 minutes in. INGEN now is going to be on the back foot a bit, losing control of A. They're going to struggle to gain control of A. Now all they can hope to do is kite from that position. They're kind of very much outnumbered. Maybe get a lucky torpedo hit or two, and hopefully bag a kill somewhere. They seem to be really focusing on the opposing Ohio. He's on about half HP, but then again, our Ohio also looking very rough here. Down at a third HP. Peyton running up the 10 line here. Good hits on Vice Admiral. Continuing to farm his health. 23,000 and falling. Both battleships getting focused out here very quickly, very early. The UOCAT's gearing there, laying a great smoke screen for his friendly Des Moines, allowing them to basically farm Peyton's Ohio for free. Vice Admiral getting off another heal here. 80 points now separate the two teams. It's on my guys to make a play. They must bag a kill or get back into a cap in 4 minutes. I'm not sure where that's going to come from. They're pushing the Napoli with the Venezia a bit. They have the opportunity possibly to punch out the Napoli if they play this right. Venezia now turning. Napoli coming around the corner. Venezia getting his turrets traversed. There he is. Hard contact on the surface now between these two ships. AP salvos going in. Decent hits on Iwax's Napoli there. Soap Gray smokes so he can get some chip damage in with whatever he's got available. This Napoli is probably the play for my guys. If they can bag this kill, that's more points, buys them more time, buys them more potential board position. Also continuing to do good work against Vice Admirals Ohio. Peyton continuing to come under focus fire here. Both Ohio's quite low at this stage. Almost back to a tie game. They haven't been able to get the damage on IWAX they really need. Not quite yet, although here comes Delirio's Moskva. Hi, kind of in the middle of the game here, Zath. I know it's a game you can't see, but I'm still talking to my boys. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're in the middle of game 3 right now, so I'm gonna mute you.
Oh.
Well, you can talk, but you can't see anything because I'm trying to call this game.
Well, we can listen while you call it. We're trying to see if there's another game 3 coming up.
I think they're... Go ahead.
Do you think you might get a game 3?
No, this is game 3.
Oh.
More open water Minotaur farming. They've still got Vice Admiral down on to about 20,000 HP. Both Ohio's very low here as UOCAT's team moves out to their first lead of the game. 2 minutes on the timer for my boys at INGEN to make a play. I thought they were going to be able to catch out this Napoli. They still might when his smoke expires. Moskva's radar's got him lit in there right now as they're continuing to pour fire into him. 20,000 HP for IWAX's Napoli. They really need this kill. They're down 20 points and continue to fall behind. 10 minutes to play here in game 3. Big SAP salvo going in. Good hit. 7K. They need more. They've got to convert the kill on this Napoli. They've got to kill the Napoli, and then they've got to keep working on this kill on Ohio. The opposing Ohio now down to 11,000 HP. As my Mad Lad Minotaur, team captain Ocean Man is playing range mod Minotaur, has been farming this guy all game. 4,200 HP for the opposing Ohio. He just burned a heal. If they get a fire, a few of these shells to land, they're going to bag him. Nope, their heal goes off again. He's got to be getting desperate now. 60 seconds. There's the kill on the Ohio. There's a lead change now. We buy ourselves a little more time. We're about to cross 900 points. UOCAT's team at 850. They really need to convert the kill on this Napoli. He's pushing back up. Delirio's got the ability to do it. Here comes the AP. Nope, Napoli bounces most of that. Probably needs to switch to the AP if he can. Soapgrace Daring trying to pitch in with his HE. A little bit of AP through the superstructure there, but Delirio really needs to change because we're about to have another lead change. These guys have got to bag a kill. It has to be the Napoli. They don't have another target, another good target they can see. They need to kill this Napoli. If they can kill the Napoli, I think they're going to win on a single cap. Delirio's still firing the AP. I'm a little surprised. There we go. The Daring's moved out now where his HE shells are finally landing. They're hoping for a fire on this guy. 900 HP. Still no fires, but the HE shells are landing a little bit of damage here and there. There it is. 975 now. 35 seconds. All they have to do is hold the C cap and keep retreating for the win. I think they're going to pull this off. Peyton's Ohio bent but didn't break. He retreated up the 10 line almost the entire game at 20 or 30,000 HP. And I think he's finally going to be able to pull this off. Whoa, what a comeback win. What a great series with UOCAT's team. But it looks like INGEN's going to hold on to win here. No way for the opposing team to get into the cap. Time ticks away. 998. One more tick. Big hits on the opponent gearing. But there it is. The come from behind win for Team INGEN. There it is, baby. There it is. All right. Losing game 1, but coming back with the reverse sweep to win games 2 and 3. We go 2-1 in our bracket here. Some really good games today. Congrats to my boys at INGEN. It also means I'm going to have more loot to give out to you guys here in just a few moments, so stay tuned. I'll have some more codes that we can get rid of. Whoa, outstanding. What a great series. I'm glad to see them get that come from behind win. They played that game on CZA just about as well as they could have. They had to surrender the B cap. They bent, but they had to get the key kills, and they did. That kill in the Ohio, they worked on that kill forever, and they finally got it. What a great, great series.